This is what I do. Hang on. This is what I do. I get us back on track.
Okay.
All right. Just give me a second. Give me a second.
Get us back on the tracks of your arms.
I don't do heroin. I never touched that shit. I don't touch that stuff.
Would you, if you did heroin, would you snort or shoot?
I would shoot.
Oh, shit.
Shoot? Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
would
smoke
shoot.
it?
No.
No, smoking's even worse for you.
Let him talk.
You can't smoke it?
Why you would smoke it?
You can, but it's like bad. It like it erodes your lungs. It like gives you. It can like make you OD even more.
I hear it's fantastic.
No, yeah, no. When you smoke, it's fantastic. I've researched. I've never done it. I'm saying like
What's the hardest drug you've done?
LSD.
You've done LSD.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right, but that was when they were experimenting on me in the military.
Yeah.
And what was that like?
Because I'm epileptic and narcoleptic.
I was gonna say.
I tripped for 33 hours.
Jesus.
you had a seizure
I think
while
you're still tripping.
You got a seizure while falling
I
asleep.
did shrooms once too.
Oh.
That's the hardest we went. I went.
Nah, shrooms compared to, like because shrooms is an
not that
organic material.
Yeah.
It's like LSD's all chemical based. That shit, like, oh god, it fucked me up.
Lanza, what's the hardest drug you've ever?
I accidentally had pot brownies once.
I ate
That was it.
I've ate like 9 of them.
Yeah.
And it fucked me up for days.
See, that's what people were telling me because I went. So we were having movie night at my house. We used to live in this like kind of like punk rock
Right.
venue, and we're having movie night, and there were these fresh made brownies. I go to eat one, and then it's delicious because it's homemade. I go to eat another one, and then somebody goes to slow me down. They're like, "Well, maybe you should, slow down on some of the brownies. There's pot in them." And I was like, "Oh shit!" I didn't know because I don't smoke. I don't do any of that.
Well,
shit.
here's the thing with me. I went to a house party. The house party. We were hanging out with some of the characters we hung out with a couple of weeks back. When
A couple of weeks back.
couple of weeks back. Remember we took you to that house party?
a couple of weeks back.
The house party we went to, right?
I think I remember.
All those Rob's coworkers, all those nice people. All those great, very nice people.
Terrific.
All those fantastic people.
Stop him. He's drawing too much attention to it.
Where's my African American?
There he is. But this hipster girl made brownies, pop brownies, little pop brownies, and I, like an asshole, was like, "Hey, I'll have a few. Why not?" So I wound up eating 4. But I
Oh, my
thought,
God.
But hang on, wait a second. I thought like it was gonna hit me, instantly.
Nah.
So I'm like, this shit's not working. I'm gonna take another one. I have that's one. And I was like, it's still not working. 20 minutes, it's still not working. So I was like, I'll have 2 more. So I'm now up to 7. Right. So there's 1 left. And it's starting to hit me a little bit. So I'm like, it's 1 left. No one else is eating it. No one's partying as hard as I am. So I ate the fucking 8. I have an 8th one, right? So now I'm sitting there, right? And fucking I'm sitting there and I'm getting slowly more and more fucked up. And Rob has laser beams coming out from his eyes. So I'm sitting there and I'm holding on to an imaginary rail. I'm in a corner of this girl's house. And I'm holding on to an imaginary rail, right? And this girl comes up to me, and she's like in slow motion. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm just holding on to the rail. I go, "I'm fine. I'm fine." So then I go, I'm led into a bedroom with these 2 African American people. Now, one a man and one a woman, right? So you know what I thought? I thought we were going to double team this black lady, right? So I'm sitting there in the bedroom.
Of course, you thought you're high enough. You think you're watching a fucking movie,
Right, exactly. So this kid's lacing up a joint. He's like licking the joint and all that. And I
You're
was.
salivating, aren't you?
Well, you know what? I knew enough not to have the joint. That I was like, nah, I just had enough. But like,
You're going to save up your saliva for the cock.
what happened was I turned around and I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's get this started. And the 2 of them are looking at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I go, like, great, let's go. Let's go. Let's
do this.
They kicked me out of the room almost instantly. They got me out of there. So now I'm like fucked up. Like I kind of felt bad that like I hit on these 2 people who apparently, I mean, I wasn't going to do anything with the guy. It was that prime meat I wanted, that big black ass. So now I'm in the party and like 8 gangbangers walk into this fucking house. So now I think I died. I literally thought I was in hell.
8 gangbangers walk in the house, and you never got to be a part of the gangbang.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
No, gangbangers, like street gang. Give me 1 too, Zombie.
I have one too. Johnson.
So you guys want anything?
I put a case on the.
Yeah.
I like the idea of Greg and Line at the gangbang. It's like all these like badass gangbangers, like really just throwing it down. Girls, like straight, like arched up, right in the running train, and it gets to you, and she's like, "Oh, this one feels different."
That's a story that only Billy Procida could relate to.
Fuck him.
So I'm sitting there, and these 8 guys walking. I'm like, oh my god, if I do anything right now, if I like say something stupid, which I'm very capable of doing, I can't run away because I'm high, and there's a good possibility I run away, trip, and shit my pants.
Which is embarrassing.
Which is definitely option B. That could happen.
Yeah.
So I stood there
At
against
least
the
there'll be
wall.
more brownies.
Right, exactly. So I stood against the wall the entire night. Everyone's just coming up to me. Turns out these 8 gangbangers, they were white guys. They were wiggers.
Oh my god.
You're all scared. You're in an Offspring music video.
They were like, motherfucker, you high as shit.
These are just fly white guys.
They were my homies. They were good friends of mine.
Yeah.
One question about the animals. Like, when you thought you were going to have the London Bridge situation,
The threesome.
the first time, yeah. A lot of times when you eat too many edibles, you can't get an erection. What?
Listen,
He's all man.
I'm
Yeah.
all man, But more than likely, I was with a black guy. It wasn't going to measure up anyway.
Oh, so you mean
he
a
was going
cock.
to do most of the work,
Yeah, you mean the cuck in the corner.
No, I wouldn't have done that. Cock, were you kidding me? I do the cucking. You watch, I fuck.
We do the cucking. Get over here, Johnny Drama.
From the bicep.
Finally.
Fuck him from the bicep. That's what he's going to do.
you kidding?
He doesn't need his dick. He's got his biceps.
I want to write a beta male version of Muscle Fest and go cock cucking.
When he
Cock
said it was
cuck.
8 wiggers, what immediately pops into my head was 8 Chris Cheney's walking in a line.
We don't mention
Chris
his name.
Cheney. Oh, right,
Yeah.
Chris Cheney.
We don't mention him.
Chris Dick Cheney. He's an evil fuck.
Show him where you cock cuck from. The corner of the room. Turn around.
Face the wall.
Face the wall. That little stool's for you, bitch.